kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Cal's offense will come out first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Longo. Takes the easy completion. It's a seam wide open. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice pop to the corner kick.
Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive. Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it up to 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Play number 9 on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Wants to throw. It's Longo. Quickly out to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Bears want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense...
Oh, he's got some space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. field. Bust through behind his pad. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Longo. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football.
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's loose. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Give to the running back. And the ball slipped out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quick. But the defense forced... turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. Keeps it on the draw. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Golden Bears are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Longo. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
There he goes! Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
With the catch, it's King. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Listen, at this point, at the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback.
Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. The 10. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking for a man. It's Longo. Looking to get it in. He found some running room but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Golden Bears will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Caught near the sticks, it's Barnes. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
On those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Punt is on its way. And the ball comes to rest right there. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Prince. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to sling it on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, this defense was ready for go bumps against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know.
On open spaces. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Dropping back, it's Longo. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ross. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the 1st down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Golden Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Longo. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Golden Bears will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect plan just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
1st down here for the offense. They're going to ride this running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. If you're starting like that, now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Sure hands, it's Freeman. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Longo. Pulls it in, it's Ross. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Rodgers. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Past the first down marker and still running. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too.
Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the ground game. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go.
Oh, a lot of space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A first down for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Golden Bears can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. It's Longo. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Wants to throw on third down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Scott. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Give to the big fullback. To running room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The snap sets up to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? What?
He's got it. First down and more. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Longo. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Throwing right. Makes the grab. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And I love the pass rush here by the defense. 2 straight plays with their backs against the wall. Does not get better than that.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
From the gun, looking for a man. It's incomplete, and that's going to do it. A 4th down stop seals it in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.